gentlemen, and welcome to another inspection video. Now, today, yeah, hold on, let me just go to the regular stuff. If you want to get your character inspected, you can go ahead and go to my Discord. Link is going to be in the description down below, and there you can put your character in the inspections tab. Right now we're at June the 7th. Always playing catch up, but that's alright, eventually we will catch up. The inspections sign up has kind of slowed down a little bit, so that's good, that's good. We'll get to the people, and when we do get to you, I'm gonna be using your Warmane Armory link, your Sunwell link, whatever you're gonna link to me, and we'll still be able to like look at your current gear at that point. So today we're starting off with a hunter. However, when I click it, it doesn't exist. Now I'm gonna assume you missed like a letter maybe or something, like Caitin. That's a druid though. Nah, I don't know what it is. Anyway, Riron, if you name changed or something, like go ahead and hit me up. I'll get you in the next video, like as a priority. That's okay. If that's okay with you, then you know that's okay. So yeah, we're gonna take a look at the 4.4k Resto Druid, and we'll take it from there. So taking a look at this druid, it's definitely not 4.4k anymore, I'd say. Alright, let's take a look at the talents first, because there I want to see something. Especially when you're lower geared, I really do like Nature's Grace. There are going to be situations in an RDF, in a low level raid, or like a low item level raid, where you are going to be needing to spam a few nourishes, maybe get like a regrowth, some nourishes pop in, you know, it's all good. So I do think taking this is something you want to take. Probably over Natural Perfection, and maybe a point out of somewhere else, like some mana regen, or... Yeah, I don't think you can remove that 5/5, no you can't. But I know that I have Nature's Grace on my character, and I really do like it. It's very nice for the situations where you do need to heal, and it allows you to go for a little bit more spell power instead of haste. Besides that, let me take another quick peek at the glyphs. Innervate, huh? Okay, that's actually not that great. 45% of your base mana pool is not that much. It's like your mana pool without anything equipped, right? So I'm not sure how much that is, but I don't think that's enough to want a glyph. I'd much prefer to see Rapid Rejuvenation, or perhaps even the other one with Rejuvenation, where if some people are under 50% health, it heals more. Something like that. Rapid Rejuvenation is honestly really good for 10-mans though. Taking a quick peek at the gear, it is very unenchanted and very, very ungemmed. You could use an EOT trinket right here. You are on the Icecrown server. It's 1 month ago though. Let's hope he hasn't given up yet. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. Yeah. This is for gear score. That's okay, but it really isn't. If you still have your older pants, your shittier pants, keep that in your bags. And whenever you enter the RDF, like go ahead and equip your shitty pants, so you don't have to be in armor penetration gear as a healer, because it doesn't benefit you at all. You just need a lot of work on this character, honestly. Yeah, it's okay. Let's take a quick peek at the balance. Starfall, Moonfire, Starfire, that's all good. Omen of Clarity, yep. No Typhoon, rip. You gotta get that Typhoon, man. Honestly, I prefer it over Force of Nature by a huge margin. So see if you can fix that if you wanna, and we'll move on to the next character. Like, there's too much to say. And this next character has a note to it. Yo, Abby recently got Tiny A-Bomb, that's a month ago. How much critical strike do I need and attack power? Got 5.3 unbuffed, and I got Mark of Supremacy, Mirror of Truth, but I don't know how to combine with the Tiny A-Bomb. Well, you got the SDS at this point, so congratulations. SDS is the way of doing it. If you didn't have SDS yet, I would say go for the Mark of Supremacy. Mark of Supremacy on a Paladin is actually surprisingly good. You can trinket it, or you can macro it with your Avenging Wrath, so that you get both your trinket and your wrath at the same time. And that is very good. You are gonna want to take the Fragmentation Bomb over the Electromagnetic Pulse Generator. It doesn't do anything in ICC. Maybe in Ulduar. Would be fun to try it out on Frostmourne, huh? I might. You can get 10 to all stats on your chest. I think you should. That's 2 stats that you're missing right there. It's a little bit, but it's 3 stats. Besides that, the gemming and everything, the enchanting, it's all good. You got engineering, mining obviously needs to be replaced. Preferably with jewel crafting, but you'll get it at some point, I'm sure. Strength, our mastery. Yup. All good. Like we always say, or like I always do, diagonal line, dot, divine storm, and make sure that there's a few points missing. Instead of looking at the points that he has, I'm gonna take a look at the points which he doesn't have. Red Palla is very standard. Can't really go wrong with that. Let's take a look at Extreme. He is going to be a character called Bettelfighte. And he was here 1 week ago. Very nice. Banner of Victory, that's Verdict. He's got a bunch of armor penetration. Some strength still. Which makes me believe that either he is armor pen capped, considering his weapons, he could be. And he went for strength gemming. Oh, that's my phone. I'm gonna have to do that one more time. So, excuse me, that's my phone, not yours. It's alright. You got the right Relentless Earthsiege Diamond in the meta, that's all good. Yes. So yeah, if you're not armor pen capped just yet, you do have a few strength gems, but I'm gonna assume you are ARP capped. You took the Gate Crashers instead of Aldriana's, that is very creative, good job. You should get the scope, for sure, Heartseeker scope. Then I wouldn't have anything to complain about in the gear section. And this is just beautiful. Yeah, this is absolutely beautiful. You've got the Piercing Howl, you've got the Heroic Fury. You could go for a dual spec if you want to try hard and take a point out of Rampage and put it into Enrage. That way, when you have another Fury Warrior to provide the 5% crit or another Feldroot to provide that 5% crit, you'll be able to get a little bit more damage on your Enrage. It's also a good thing to go ahead and put your points into Improved Rend and Iron Will instead of Deflection, because you want to get hit because of the Enrage, right? You don't want to parry things. I also have it set up like this, but I also should swap it out. Yeah, there's some new thought that went into that. No, I'm learning too. Inspecting you guys is good for me too. There's going to be a 6.4 kg as Resto Shaman. 3 weeks ago he was on his exploring. Wow, look at that. The dude must have been high as fuck. Anyway, taking a look at the gear. I'm already liking what I'm seeing. That's the correct meta gem if you ask me. You are gonna need like a few blue gems to activate that set meta gem. So that's why I think you have those MP5s. Yeah, alright. Maybe you wanted to get the socket bonus, that's okay. I would've just went with spell power. Yeah, this character is really good. There's not much to complain about here at all. Engineering, jewel crafting, yup. It's just really, really good. 10 mana per 5 on the enchant. Yeah, it's whatever really, it's such a small difference. I think I have that myself. I think there's also a few other options you can take. But this is fine. This is really fine. Alright, let's take a look at the talent tree. But I think it's gonna be Gucci. Oh god, it's elemental. Disgusting. Now let's take a quick peek here. Lava Lash, or Lava, just Lava, that's good. Lightning Bolt, that's good. Totem of Red, all good. Oh yeah. You might want Improved Fire Nova on some fights. Like Ruby Sanctum 25 Heroic, but you're gonna run out of mana anyway if you spam that too much. Elemental is in a bad situation in Wotlick, man. It's not good. Yeah, there's my phone the second time, there we go. It's all good now. Get the Tidal Force. You know, that's the one thing I would take. I would remove the Tidal Force, I would put the Elemental Weapons. I do think that does more than Tidal Force does over a fight. But it's such a small reason, such a small detail. It doesn't even matter in the grand scheme of things. Keeping your Water Shield up, for example, is gonna matter more than Tidal Force, so that's how much that matters. Okay, I would say go for Glyph of Earth Shield. It's actually really good, and Glyph of Earth Living Weapon It's alright in an AoE situation, but I'd still want the Earth Shield Glyph, because it's just, like, so much better with it. Hold on, Earth Shield Glyph. Am I tripping balls here? Let me Google it. Okay, yeah, no, I'm not tripping balls. Glyph of Earth Shield is a thing that exists, and that's really good. Increases your healing by Earth Shield by 20%. Fuck, I got rid of the character. Yeah, that's the one thing I would change. Besides that, it's a very good character. Good job, Bigheal. I like it. Alright, moving on to the next character to look. And his character is gonna be called Graceynn. He was here a month ago. Oof. But I think I've seen him somewhere. I think he might have been in like a subscriber run, maybe? I don't know, this name is very familiar to me. Alright, starting off with a Super 8 gem. Alright, there's only a few of those 8 gems, I think, so it's okay. Eek. Eek. I mean, that's actually a decent item. If you were to put like a bunch of intel gems in there, like good intellect gems, that would have been very nice. Yeah, minor speed increase, that's good on Holy Paladin. Intellect on the shield. Yeah, I wouldn't put intellect on this weapon just yet as well. If you get a crit haste weapon, you can put some intellect on it. That'll be good for you. You're probably waiting for marks, that's why you put those shitty gems in there. I can understand that. You don't have any professions at all. You gotta get that fixed. Yep. D-Sax pack, very good. And the rest of this is also very, very good. The one thing I would swap is Blessing of Wisdom for Blessed Hands. There are a few specs that definitely benefit from Blessing of Wisdom being improved, but I'd much rather have Blessed Hands. That is just so good. Increases the effectiveness of Hand of Salvation, that makes it a 40% threat reduction, that's crazy. And of course the Hand of Sacrifice transferring more damage, that's just good. Besides that, it is a good character. So yeah, not much to complain about. Get yourself some professions, get that Blessed Hands, it's really, really good. Besides that, come back man, where you been? Where'd you go? I do miss you so. Alright, Malefesh. Hey, I was chilling with this man on the Tauri WoW server. Yeah, Handsomejack, what an awesome name. It has to be a Blood Elf. This is the one time where I will allow a male Blood Elf. Because Handsomejack is just that much of an asshole. Enchanting and tailoring, all good? Yep. Okay, you got some crit spirit gems. I would just go for spell power. If at all possible, in some kind of way or form. I do think that's worth it a little bit more. Yeah. Okay, yeah, this is all good. There's not much to complain about here besides the minor gems, but that's a minority. Or like a minor thing, I don't know how to say that. Glyph of Molten Armor, Fireball, Living Bomb. Yes, and the second spec, it's gonna be these two swapped. Flamethrowing and Student of the Mind. JK, it's FFB. Alright, it's a good FFB spec. Oh yes. Oh, wait, what? Where'd you took those 2 points out of? To get the CC, where did you take those 2 points? From False Channeling, huh? I guess, if you don't have threat issues, it's alright. Yeah, taking a look at the Fireball spec, this is very standard. It's very good because it's very standard. Molten Armor, yep, this is all good, man. It's all good, you got your tailoring, you got your enchanting, it's a good character. And yeah, it'll be nice to see you on some Tauri WoW some more. We did our first dungeon on the mob, and Malefesh was right there. It was Temple of the Jade Serpent. It was alright, we avoided circles. Alright, taking a look at the next character, it's a JJ Barney gear. Uh-oh. It is an artificial gear limit at Naxxramas Frost Death Knight. So this is on Naxxramas. What? If it's on Naxxramas tier, how do you have LK? Nah, that's cool. You gotta get yourself some professions, JJ. You got all this effort put into honestly a very fun idea of a character, and then you don't have proper professions. It's a bit of a shame. A little bit. Yeah, that ring. Was it there on Naxxramas patch? I don't know. I feel like it wasn't. Yeah, this Rune of the Fallen Crusader being shown twice is a warming website bug, so I'll skip over it. What a blemish on an otherwise fully epic character. Okay, you gotta get yourself a chest, man. Vote point that shit. This is the kind of gear you can vote for, right? So, it's not even like a bad idea. Got the resilience on the shoulder. Sons of Hodir, man. Come on. Come on. Besides that, you're full strength. Maybe you want this chest because it has 2 slots of gems. Maybe it's not even that bad. I don't know. I'd figure there's something better though. Disease, Obliterate, Frost Strike. Yep, subspec into Frost. You know, Unholy, I think that becomes better at higher gear. I think that's the way it usually goes. Yeah, this is all good. Disease, Obliterate, Frost Strike. Like I said, that's good. You want to get another Minor Glyph of Blood Tap. Help out your healers a bit, man. That little bit of mana could be the difference. If everyone in your raid does a little bit like that, it helps. Alright. This is all good though. For Naxxramas, I would definitely take you to the raid. It's very interesting. I like it. It's a nice thing to do. Oh shit, are you ready for the main event? It is Succah. Let's take a look at Succah gear. He was here 1 week ago. I know, he's always in my sub runs. What a nice guy. And yeah, gear has always been fine. I have inspected him a few times for the sub run specifically. Tiny A-bomb normal, we gotta get that fixed. Let's do PP Heroic on the subscriber run today. Let's do it. Frag belt, yep. And let's get you that Vestergaard belt as well. Although this is... it's got the right stats. God damn, that's good. Let's take a look at the talent tree. Storm Strike, Feral Spirit, a Wind Fury weapon. I don't think you want Wind Fury weapon. Considering that Wind Fury does have an internal cooldown of 2 seconds, I think. You're better off just taking a different glyph, because it is gonna proc when it is off global cooldown. At that 2%, I don't think it matters that much. You can get like Glyph of Fire Nova, Glyph of... hell, even Glyph of... what the shit is it called? Flame Tongue Weapon. It's gonna give you 2% crit passively, right? I think that's better than Wind Fury Weapon. I think it's that bad. But yeah, that's like the one thing I can say here. The rest of it seems fine. You've got the improved Wind Fury, I'm sure you know, you can get rid of it, I'm sure you know that. If you have a raid with 20% melee haste, but then again, when I take him for my subscriber runs, I usually focus on him for the 20% melee haste, so this might be my own fault. Yeah, same advice here that I gave to the other shaman. Get yourself a point in elemental weapons. I do think that little bit of spell power is gonna be worth it. Increases the bonus healing of your earth living weapon by 10%. That's like, what, it's like 19 spell power or something. I think that's better than Tidal Force. Yeah, this is all good though. The one thing was the glyph. Tidal Force. But that's a good character. Succah! Nice seeing you here, man. And let's do another one. It's gonna be Keynlor, a Blood Elf Hunter. It's on the Frostmourne server. It's a 4.1 Marksman Hunter. That's obviously outdated at this point. The man has been doing Argon Tournament dailies? Huh? But we're on Ulduar patch. Alright, whatever. He has been doing some Ulduar, as you can see. So he'll probably have a little bit better gear. Okay, let's take a look. Mirror of Truth, Grim Toll. Yes, that's very good. He's got the Nitros on the boots, just like he said he would. Activating that socket bonus with the meta gem, that's always a good idea. And there you go, Black Ice. The actual weapon. Not transmogged, but an actual weapon. This kind of deserves... does Massacre exist on Frostmourne? I don't know. If Massacre exists, You definitely want to enchant it with that. About the wrist, this is definitely enchantable as well. This as well, 10 stats, it's very important for a hunter, agility and intellect. And I'm not sure if they get attack power from strength, but agility and intellect is enough of a reason to go for that enchant right there. You got the Relentless Earth Siege Diamond, that's good. Glyph of the Hawk, interesting. Alright. Now I don't know all that much about hunters doing DPS on Frostmourne. Serpent Sting is a must-have, Steady Shot is probably also a must-have, but I would not go for Glyph of the Hawk. I would honestly still go with Trap Mastery and see if that's any good. Considering you do have like 40% less crit though, this might be better. I'm gonna leave it up to the professional hunters. This is one thing that is definitely wrong. You gotta get the point out of somewhere. Now let me take a look where you're gonna get that point. Probably improved barrage and put it into Silencing Shot. The way that Silencing Shot works is that you can just go ahead and macro it into all of your spells, and because it is off global cooldown, it's always going to be shot. So right here you have my Chimera Shot cooldown or macro, and when I cast Chimera Shot, I'm gonna cast Kill Command, Pet Attack, Furious Howl, Silencing Shot, and also my Engineering Gloves. All of that happens automatically. This is the only button that I actually press. For some reason, it's missing a / and I can't stand it, so I gotta fix it. What? No, that's the wrong thing. There we go. Perfection. So yeah, go ahead and get Silencing Shot. It is gonna be a DPS increase, I promise you that. It's just 3 damage, it really is. On top of that, it's a great CC spell for some of the fights where you might need that. It always times off at the exact right moment, for me at least. Alright, moving on to the next character here, we've got Risensoul, a Shadow Priest on Frostmourne. So this man has done the Anti-Chamber of Ulduar 15 hours ago, congratulations mate. Herbalism Alchemy, Alchemy it's alright, Herbalism's gotta go, you know. That's alright though. Okay. Yeah, this is still inside of the Naxxramas tier, I think. Valorous is Naxxramas at tier 7. That's all good. Sundial. That's actually a really good combination, wow. You are definitely missing some enchants. The Belt Buckle, although Warming doesn't show it, so, you know, I can't really say that. The Weapon Enchant is gonna be big. That's a 232 item. Damn, son. You gotta get that enchanted. Right? That's really good of an item. You gotta do something with it. Besides that, it's looking like good gear. Just like I said on the Hunter, I'm not 100% familiar with the Frostmourne tier. So let's take a quick peek at the talent tree. You are gonna want improved Mind Blast. Yep, inner focus. Oh yes, no focused mind. Because all those points went into improved Mind Blast. That's alright. That's how you wanna do it. If you're below the tier 10 gear, of course, you're gonna want a Mind Blast. And this is good. Yeah. Mana should not be an issue. If it is, you got Glyph of Dispersion. You can also take Glyph of Mind Seer for some fights, but you might actually want Glyph of Dispersion inside of Ulduar, especially for Algalon. Glyph of Fading, yep, that's all good, man. It's a good character. If you want to improve it, get yourself a second profession that's gonna help you inside of the raid. Maybe swap away from Mildrenai, because they're fucking disgusting, and that's all the tips I can give you. Yeah, it's looking like a good character, man. The next character is Fuego, and his character's name is Ostriga. Balanced route, almost a 5.7k gear score. 2 weeks ago, step into the arena. This man is spicy. Drunk and high squad. Must have been a good time. Alright, let's take a quick peek over here. You could get an enchant on your cloak. Some haste, doesn't hurt. Some, yeah, just get some haste at this point. Yeah, definitely get some haste. You're at 20%. You could use some. Faux show. Oh, nice trinkets. You're gonna burst. You gotta get that haste on your cloak here for the burst. This is actually a really good cloak. Spell power, crit, haste. Even though the item level is a bit lower, it's definitely worth an enchant. Yeah, just grind away at them EOFs. You can pick up that 2 set eventually, or even the 4 set. Damn, son, you almost at 4 set. Go get it. Yep. It's properly gemmed, it's properly enchanted. Gotta get rid of skinning at some point, but for now it gives more than herbalism, right? So there's that. There's very, very much noise. So, quick skip ahead, nothing changed. Let's go take a look at the talent tree. Starfire, Moonfire, Starfall, that's very good. Unburdened Rebirth, Thorns in Wild, yes sir. Yep. I would take Force of Nature, just take a point out of Nature's Reach and put it into the Force of Nature. You're not gonna need that threat reduction at your gear at all, and the range is not that big of an issue. Really, once you get used to it, you'll be fine without having that range, for sure. Taking a quick peek at his combat in the Feral, this is definitely a tanky boy. And I'm assuming it's for an RDF, because he's got some RDF staples in here. So, not that much to say. If this is for an RDF, I understand the way he set it up. I would still take the cooldown reduction on the stun. That's just very good damage mitigation. If you can stun like a hard-hitting mob, like the big treant, you know, something like that, big old dragon boy. You can stun them and it'll help you out for sure. But yeah, that's good. This is good as well. Get Force of Nature. Get yourself something else than skinning. And let's move on to the next character. So the next character is Trollmance, and page not found. So another one like that. Trollmance, if you want to get your character inspected, hit me up in the private chat on Discord, and I definitely will get back to you on the next video. I'm trying to figure out the best upgrade I can get with EOF. Got both rank marks. Well, yeah. Just get it, man. There is also the next character from Caitin. It is a Magus. TTW Mage, that's his note. 5 months ago, damn son, what you doing with this character? You don't even have the enchanting finished. You got work to do. Let's take a look. Talisman, that's Ugh, you definitely want to get... what's that trinket called? That trinket for emblems of heroism. Get that instead of a shard of the crystal heart. Sundial. Sundial of the Exiled. That fucking name, I hate it. You gotta get yourself some Sons of Hodir as well. 264 is too good to not enchant. So get that. This is also like one of those situations, right? It's a BOE item. Get yourself a proper enchant on it. This is good. It's going to last you for a good while. So why not enchant it? It's gonna be stonks if you do. This is good. This is good. Spell power and stamina. I prefer to see spell power spirit on this. It's just more damage for you. You don't really need the stamina as well. You can just blame your healers if you die, you know. Fire Magus, Molten Armor, Living Bomb, Fireball. No Glyph of the Pingwing. Big disappointment. You're not running Flamethrowing, you're running Student of the Mind instead. When you do get to Lich King, you are going to need Flamethrowing in order to DPS him in the transition phase. Blast Wave, the Dragon's Breath, yep. That is good. Let's take a look at Arcane. Yep. I don't know much about Arcane, but this almost looks like a PvP spec. Yeah, this is definitely a PvP spec. So I know even less about it. Yeah, no idea what to say here really. It looks fine, as far as I know. Wow, you can troll hard with this. Imagine some DK just got all of his diseases up and you're like, nope, polymorph. Anyway, yeah, let's move on. Arcane PvP is pretty good, it's super AIDS to fight against, so... Yeah, Frost Mage is probably worse. But yeah, moving on to June the 14th, we've got Blasio, Blaze. with a Blood Elf Paladin, red 3, 6k gear score. Should I replace Mirror of Truth with Herkumi War Token on long term? I will get Tiny A-Bomb, a Whispering Fang Skull, but for now it's Herkumi War Token an upgrade. Yes, if you're still running the Mirror of Truth, like this is a few days ago, so if you're still running the Mirror of Truth, Herkumi War Token will be an upgrade for sure. On a red it's actually pretty decent. Alright, let's take a look at his protection though. That's okay, big stamina, I like it. Twin Valkyr, armor, oh that's very tanky, I like it. Oh, I used to have these boots, they're from Ruby Sanctum. Very nice. You wanna replace this gem with straight up stamina. I know it might seem stupid, like where's your expertise at? 50 fucking 6, Jesus Christ. I think that is incredibly bad. You wanna go ahead and swap all those gems that you got on expertise now. Like there has to be more, right? Dude, that's 90 stamina. You put a G-Block on top of that, you're missing out on 100 stamina. Just to get that bullshit expertise cap that you don't need for shit. I don't think that's the right way of doing it. But that's me. A lot of people do want that expertise cap for Ruby Sanctum 25 Heroic. Dude, I go in there with 15 expertise. I never get one shot. Well, I usually don't get one shot. You got the Mind Amplification Dish, that's alright. But if you swap up these defense rating gems and get yourself the head enchant with the defense rating on it, you're actually getting a lot more stamina and you're getting a lot more defense rating on both of the sides. This ain't bad though, this is like 45 stamina. It's good, I think I still prefer the defense rating though. That's good enchant, Yeah, I can see why you're doing that. I even don't care about my hit cap on a tank. Seriously, like, I'm fucking crazy, dude. Alright, which if you want to keep it like that, that's fine. I would suggest you to actually cap out the hit rating if you are trying hard in order to get that cap. Actually cap it out, you know, because there's still this 0.04% chance you're gonna miss a taunt, and if you're gonna gem, missing a taunt is really not worth it. So if you want that hit cap, get the hit cap. Don't take half measures. Go for the full measure. Yeah, okay. Yeah, professions are Gucci. Let's take a look at the talent tree here. Oh god. Dude, you gotta get Pursuit of Justice. Movement speed on the tank is el importante. You can take 2 points out of Conviction. You can put them into Pursuit of Justice. I think that's gonna be better for you. Oh, what the fuck? Get rid of this Divinity bullshit and put it into Anticipation. What is that, man? Okay. Okay, let's move on. Yeah, I would also take a few points out of Crusade, put 1 point into Reckoning and put the other 2 points into Improved Hammer of Justice. That stun cooldown reduction is very nice. I understand why you took Crusade. If you want aggro, however, you're gonna take Seals of the Pure, it is better. Yeah, point for point, it is just simply better. Especially with that extra point into Reckoning. You're going to proc your seal twice, you're gonna deal twice the damage. It's very, very good. Anyway, let's move over to Lauris. Musu Duksaya Tolko Nixuya. Alright. Hey, these professions. What is this, Lauris? You gotta get them professions up. SDS Herkumi, it's alright on the Hunter. Yep, you're going for the armor penetration already. That's good. Yep, got the scope. Everything is looking a-okay. Let's take a look at the talents here. Steady Shot, Kill Shot, and Serpent Sting. I don't like the Kill Shot talent, I'd much prefer to see the Explosive Trap talent, or even like Aim Shot. Glyph, that's what I meant. I didn't mean talent, I meant glyph. Sorry. You can take Trap Mastery as well, over Improved Barrage. It's just a better endgame. It just is. Besides that, you got Silencing Shot, good shit. And that's pretty much it. Quick character inspection, but... Oh yeah, you need that head enchant, shoulder enchant. I knew I missed something. I'll miss a few things in most of these things. Okay, what the fuck? You get yourself some Wrathful armor and you put 8 armor on it. Oh, my head. Oh god, I'm glad I didn't miss that. Comments would have been blowing up. Abby, you missed the 8 armor enchant on the legs. Well, there you go, guys. I didn't miss it. Yeah, it's honestly a good character, but just a few things that are missing here. A few enchants, and get that like improved explosive trap. It is gonna be good for you with this gear. Okay, and now we've got a whole bunch of characters from Gustas. This is going to be his first character. It is a rogue, and yeah, he just says need some advice. So let's take a look if we can give him some of that advice. 2 weeks ago, well, come back to us, man. You gotta get yourself jewel crafting. It's very, very good in a rogue. Being able to get like a single jewel crafting gem in there for expertise, for hit rating, it allows you so much options. What you can do, you know, for actual gearing and gemming besides those jewel crafting gems. It's really, really good. Gotta get yourself a head enchant, gotta get yourself a shoulder enchant, Sons of Hodir, it's not that hard. Chest enchant as well. You're just missing like all the enchants. That's the advice I can give you on this character. You're missing all of the enchants. Yeah, you got engineering, but you don't have hyperspeed accelerators on fucking Aldrianas. Like, what the hell? You gotta get that sorted, man. Like, the rest of the character is very good. A few enchants, and I'm sure that you can, like, go to ICC 25. Like, 8 out of 12 heroic for sure. Yep. Nope. You'll wanna take a point out of this and put it into Blood Splatter. Then put that 1 remaining point into improved poisons. Yep. This is all good. Yeah, Rupture and Glyph of Rupture is just better. Combo point for combo point, Rupture is simply just better than Eviscerate. Even when you're ARP capped, all of that shit, all the reasons you can think of, Rupture is always gonna be better. This is definitely a PvP spec, because subtly it doesn't do PvE. It's true. Alright. And I don't know shit to talk about that, so let's move on to the next character. I'm not gonna waste you guys' time. Another character from Gustas, it is gonna be the Warrior. And Fury arms, no professions at all, for all that I care about. Berserking, this man is enchanted. You gotta get, oh Jesus. You gotta get a different weapon altogether and then get a scope on it. I understand why you do it, but fuck, I hate seeing it. Might of Blight deserves a gem, that's for sure. Yeah, if you had engineering, this would have been enchanted, you know. You could enchant that as well. I'm not a fan of enchanting non-ICC gear, since we do get the ICC so quickly on the Ice Crown Realm. No head enchant, no shoulder enchant. This is symptomatic. You can see it happen on every single character. Like Taiga's Bindings, I think those deserve an enchant, for sure. They'll last you for quite a while, unless you get an upgrade. Hellscream shit, well... No, I don't think you should gem that necessarily. Or enchant it necessarily, but you did put epic gems in it, so... If you're gonna run with it for a while, you know, you gotta enchant that shit. I don't like seeing PvP gear at all, but Wrathful is at least the best of it. Yeah, get yourself that tier 10 2-set on your hands from VOA, from EOF if you can. That'll be a good increase for you in deeps. And enchant, bro. You gotta get some enchants. Find a better gun. Get that done. Heroic Strike, Cleaving Whirlwind. Glyph of Blood Rage. You could use a few more minor glyphs here. Command, Battle, Shout. It doesn't hurt to have in case you do need to use it. No Piercing Howl, you can take a few points out of Unbridled Wrath, put them in Piercing Howl, put the remaining points into Enrage. You do have Heroic Fury, you can remove this as well. If you're gonna take this, take 2 of them. If you have 2 points into Improved Berserker's Rage, what you can do is Blood Rage, and when the rage gain of Blood Rage stops, you can use Improved Berserker Rage. And then you can chain them, and you can start the fight with 100 Fury. However, 1 point into this is not gonna allow you to do that the same thing to start the fight with 100 Fury. So this is absolutely useless. You don't want to have that. I'd much rather have a point into Enrage, much rather. Anyway, let's see if his third character has the same systematic issues as this character. First thing we're gonna check is the shoulder and the head. No head enchant? Oh, no meta. I actually got fucking shivers. Like, I don't know if you can see that shit, but I actually shivered all over my body. Yeah, this is the worst, huh? Oh god. And this is this, like, most recently played character as well. Gustas! Why you gotta hurt me like this, man? I guess it's not really that most recently, but still. Oh my god. Yeah, what can I say here? Just fix the gems, fix the enchants. Like, what the hell is 20 resilience? That is a fucking dope looking sword though, what the hell? If it was like 1 bit longer, that would have been a best in slot transmog. Holy shit. Okay. It's half tank, half red. You're tanking with a two-hander, what? Okay. Ignore the weapon, we're gonna take a look at the defense here. Straight up only for tanking. We're just gonna change that mindset, we're tank now. You should probably try to get that on Exalted, put a gem in it. 30 stamina goes a long way, and it's just really good. Gems, enchants, dude. All of them. Let's take a look at the talent tree here. Oh, what the fucking shit is this? Okay, no. Go retalent and put this diagonal line right here. Put Divine Strength. I'm starting to think this is some form of PvP spec. Yeah, this is definitely a form of a PvP spec. Alright. Okay, you know what? Let's take a look at the protection tree. Divine Plea, Hammer of Righteousness, Seal of Vengeance. Hammer of Righteousness is not really needed. You can take the Glyph of Taunt. It's like Glyph of Betrus something, I forget the name. Now I have to edit it in. Oh no! Okay, this is all good though. I'd still prefer to see this. Get 2 points into that over... Yeah, what did you take that fucked over all your points? Ah, you took the threat, huh? Well, that's fine. I'd say take a point out of this, 1 singular point, and put it into Pursuit of Justice, get that up to 2 points. Besides that, having some more threat, it's not a bad idea if you do need it. I think you're taking this one just so that you can do RDF heroics more properly. That's fine by me. Yeah, this is good. You know, thinking and actually finding a way to do something that you're gonna do better. Like, that's good. That's always good. I would always definitely recommend doing that. Alright, I think that's gonna be it for this inspection. Remember, you can just leave your thingy in the inspection tab right here, and we'll get to it. Right now we're on June the 13th, we're catching up. It looks like a lot of characters, but we get through many of characters in one day. So eventually we'll be caught up. And as you can see, they definitely slowed down a little bit compared to how it was in the beginning. So we will be catching up. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Remember, as always, I do like you. I do like the support that I get from you guys. It's awesome. But I think I've talked enough. I need to get some water into my body and some water out of my body. Guess how I'm gonna do that? Well, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one.